Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of 5 Minutes of Crypto. Today, we're going to be talking a bit about Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum's all-time high is $1,420, so $1,420. And so I'm going to read a little bit about Ethereum for those of you, like the two in the world, that don't know what the hell it is. Ether, otherwise the ticker, ETH, is the fuel in the Ethereum ecosystem, the currency supporting Ethereum's network, powering smart contracts, initial coin offerings, and decentralized autonomous organizations, DAO. The project that came to life from a 20-year-old Vitalik Buterin's vision at the time grew to becoming the largest platform for the issuance of new tokens within the cryptocurrency economy through 2017. Ethereum helped popularize the term ICO, or in other words, initial coin offering, actively changing the way fundraising can be facilitated by offering a new, decentralized alternative to crowdfunding. The main website's ethereum.org, and I typically use my Ether wallet for anything ERC20 related, which is basically the algorithm that Ethereum uses. There's also a new one that's supposed to be a little better, but it's not as widely adopted yet, and that's the ERC23, if I'm not mistaken. And so if we're going to go and look a little bit at, get rid of this here, we're going to look at the market a little bit. Right now, Ethereum is sitting at $744 after a pretty significant dip. Now, what's interesting, Bitcoin's also taken a pretty huge hit. I mean, there's been like 30-something billion dollars pulled right out of the market over the last couple days. So basically what you're seeing here is just, across the board red. I mean, everything has gone down quite a bit. And Ethereum, to me, is one of the safest cryptocurrency investments, I think, out there right now in terms of volatility, promise of growth, sustainability, functionality, so forth and so on. Now, you've got Bitcoin, which is the basically first generation cryptocurrency, and Ethereum is considered the second generation. Coins like Cardano, which I'll talk about in the future, are considered third generation. So at some point in the future, it's likely to see Cardano rising up here within the top 5, maybe even the top 3 over the next given year. So, Ethereum Ethereum is basically the first cryptocurrency to introduce smart contracts. And by that, the most simplistic smart contract can be when you're investing into an ICO. The ICO will give you an address, a smart contract address to send. And that programmed into their fork or their smart contract can be anything from full-blown mortgage contracts to, if you send, 5 Ethereum to this address, you're going to receive 5,000 of our ICO tokens back, right? And it's all pretty much automated. It's all automatic. The thing is it's funny. Early on, when Ethereum was first really getting kicked off, much like everything else in cryptocurrency, it was referred to as a scam. It was referred to as fake. It was referred to as not going to last, and so forth and so on. That is what we call FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Well, luckily for Ethereum, none of that worked, and it's grown into the second position on the charts as basically having the second largest market cap next to Bitcoin's 170, holy cow, $1 billion. So that being said, if you look up, Ethereum scam and things like that, you'll find some old stuff related to, Ethereum and how people perceived it back then. And it's remarkable. Now, and the fact that this was created by ultimately a 20-year-old Russian genius, you'll still find Vitalik very active on Twitter, helping out with other ICOs and other technologies. And, pretty much anytime this guy speaks on Twitter, Ethereum goes up and the guy is a phenomenal genius. So all that being said, I just wanted to give you a little quick 5-minute synopsis of Ethereum, and I will be back soon where I will be going over my favorite coin, not so much Ripple. So thanks for joining me for 5 Minutes of Crypto, and I will see you soon. Until next time, crow your coins.